Hey, welcome everyone. So this is the first day of Zoho Day 2025. We're here at Horseshoe Bay Resort. They say everything is bigger in Texas. Horseshoe Bay Resort is pretty big.
Yeah.
But I'm here with Adrian Castellanos from Selectra. How are you, Adrian?
Hey, all good, thanks.
You're good?
Nice to meet you.
You're good. So what did you get in?
I get in Sunday at night.
Oh, you've been in for a little while, kind of soaking in the Texas weather. And
Yeah. At night, so I'm still dealing with jet lag and those things, but all good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be here.
You came from Spain, that's right.
Yep, I'm coming from Spain.
It's a little bit of jet lag, right? Hope you get your coffee today. So Adrian, it's been interesting. So I've been following Zoho for like some years now, right? And one thing I've noticed is Zoho does tend to have great culture, right? Great corporate culture, and even from amongst their customer base, there is a healthy culture even with customers, right? There's some happy customers, although there's some issues, but there's some happy customers. But you guys have gone through recently a data transformation. And Zoho played a big part in that. Can you tell us about that? Actually, first start with what Selectra does.
Okay, so Selectra, it's a little bit weird company. Basically, we help clients to switch from one energy provider to a different one. At the same time, we provide a comparator service because the process in Europe in general, we have presence in 13 countries, so there are differences between countries, of course.
Yeah.
It's a little bit complicated. It's more complicated than telephony, telecom, or insurance. We have also telecom and insurance. We have those departments as well. But the process is a little bit more complicated. So we guide the customer step by step, and we manage that sale for free for the customer, of course. And our added value is that it's really easy to find us. Most energy companies try to hide their phone numbers so no one can call them, and we are all the way around. We we have a big call center of experts that try to help and provide the best energy solution for our customers.
Yeah. And so I mentioned for this data transformation. So what do you use Zoho for now?
Yeah. So we begin with Zoho CRM back in 2015. We use it really simple way as customers, calls, and sales. That was it. But with the years, we started developing more and more. The company grew. We expanded to different countries, and we started to see more and more use cases that didn't fit in that structure.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, when a need arise, we created a new type of table where we are going to put the callback request, or where we put et cetera, the newsletters or whatever. And that worked more or less until 2020, when we said, we want a BI solution. We want a BI platform. I looked several options. We chose Zoho Analytics because we were already in the Zoho CRM, so in the Zoho, and we could skip the connection between our CRM and the BI tool. We didn't have to manage that. Zoho takes care of that, and that's a great value. So we started working with the BI tools. I'm the data engineer of my company, so I tried to be the one doing it. And I keep failing. I was not able to get the reports that I wanted. And so I started studying. I asked for help to Zoho, and we look into our data, and basically our data didn't have the right structure.
So you had a data nightmare, is what you're saying, right?
we had that simple structure that had worked perfectly during the years, but once that we wanted more from our data, it failed. Yeah. So we went through a big transformation. Some parts of the company are still on that transformation because it's a huge issue.
It takes a while.
It takes a while. But we were able to transform how, instead of just having our sales, we talk about opportunities. And inside the opportunities, you have different calls that we have with the clients. You have the different interactions that we have with them that are not calls.
Yeah.
Things like callback requests, emails, newsletter, etc. And then we have the contracts.
Yes.
The contracts that we manage. But one thing that happens is energy products usually come with several things at the same time. So you may be making a contract for power and gas at the same time, with each one with its own peculiar things, its own specifications. So we created inside the contract another level called contract details, where we are able to put the information of each one of the different products, or if it's telecom, the different options. So if I have the plan with 1 gigabyte or 2 gigabytes, then it goes to the options. And that way, our analytics system, our Zoho Analytics platform, works way better because most of the KPIs is just a couple of clicks. And you are able to create new reports and everything is ready. So anyone in our company using our BI tool can, with a minimum training, be able to create their own reports and with the knowledge that it's going to be up to the standard of the company. So, because one of the things that we discover in this process is we have presence in a lot of countries. It's one with several departments, and we find out, hey, people are measuring the same things in a different ways, different filters, different criteria. So comparing the results between one country to another, it's not the same data. It's not the same. So the added value that we find in implementing a BI tool and implementing Zoho Analytics was, hey, we are going to standardize our KPIs.
Across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah.
So it has been a journey.
No, it is, because it takes a while. To your point, so you go from this data nightmare, right, into this. And so the thing with data transformations, it's not just overnight. It's you transform over a period of time. And so you had existing products. You had Zoho CRM. So a part of the transformation is how do we now integrate Zoho Analytics into our existing systems, right?
Yeah, that's it. So we integrated Zoho Analytics, which has saved us some money, because before that we had, I don't know, if we had 20, 30 different departments, each one with someone that each week had to update all the reports and everything. It was a really manual labor of, hey, I'm loading the exports and everything here. So we are saving that work time, and that people is free to working on other things and in their real job, because at the end, reporting is like the second thought in a lot of things. Like, okay, this is my job, this is my work, but then I have also to update the reporting. Not anymore. And that's great.
Yeah, and now with Zoho Analytics, you're able to now have visibility throughout the organization, right? All the different sectors.
Yeah. So the happiest one in our company is our CEO, because he can see perfectly. He can explore our data. He can compare perfectly with departments. So
So if you don't mind me asking, what other solutions did you look at before you chose Zoho Analytics?
Power BI, of course. I had already some experience, not too much. It was a surface experience from my side. We are using Metabase for some. So Metabase, we have our own deployment for some for the developers, for some tools, so they can look for the databases and such. But they are moving to Zoho Analytics because database requires a knowledge level a little bit higher. One thing that I really like about Zoho Analytics is that it's really easy to explain how it works. Everyone gets it really easy, because it's just drag and drop. The UI works well, while Metabase is it's open source, I think.
I believe so.
I think so. So it requires not SQL knowledge and such. We use it. We look also for Tableau.
Okay.
But both Power BI and Tableau, the integration with the CRM was going to be a little bit more complicated. We had to export to a different platform, to a data lake or data warehouse, and then connect it. Since then, I have to say, since we took that decision, I know now Power BI has its own connection with Zoho, so now it would have been way easier, but at the moment, it was not a possibility. But and at the end, we took the decision because they seen us to make the connection. We didn't have to have headaches on, hey, I need to maintain this connection or anything. How manage that? If there's an issue, I can contact them and I have an answer pretty quickly. And also the pricing. The pricing help.
The pricing helps.
Yeah.
So Zoho is probably one of the more affordable platforms on the market, so the pricing helps. But I think too, with that price, as you're saying, the integration, because you have existing Zoho price, you have the Zoho CRM. That integration piece is also important. So it's the pricing, the integration piece of it is super important.
Yeah, that's it. The support is really great. We have been, sorry, I don't know a company. They have helped us through the process.
Or like a partner, like a partner.
Yeah. So if I had any issue, I could contact them, and they have allowed us to move on with smoothly. So yeah, that's something. That's a really nice added value for us because we feel that if we have an important problem, we can contact them and we can solve it.
Adrian, thank you so much for joining me. This has been great. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Bye-bye.
Yeah.